You know, speaking on UFC, you brought that up, man. Touch on the Ngannou fight. You got 270 this weekend, man. In UFC 270.
Let's get ready to rumble.
To my ambitions as a rider. I'm a straight rider. My ambitions as a rider. But they can't do nothing. Keep it straight rider. It was my only wish to rise above these jealous coward motherfuckers that spies. When it's time to ride, I was the first off inside. Give me the 9. I'm ready to die right here tonight, motherfucker. For life. That's what they screaming as they drill me, but I'm hard to kill. So open fire, so you kill me. Witness my steel. Spitting it adversaries, envious and after me. I'd rather die before they capture me. Watch me bleed. Mama come rescue me. I'm suicidal.
Ngannou fighting Ciryl Gane. They both from France.
Yeah, I think
both
so.
from France. Ciryl Gane ain't been fighting that long, but he's undefeated. That's gonna be a big fight. It's for the heavyweight championship, man.
Be careful what you wish for.
I'm just gonna look forward for what it next, which is title shot.
Would you be interested in possibly getting that rematch?
Yes.
The battle for the baddest man on the planet!
And this is the biggest of the big.
And then I'm gonna connect it.
Ngannou is in white, Miocic is in the black and gold, befitting a champion. UFC heavyweight title is on the line.
You know what happened when I connect?
Knockdown for Ngannou. Nice count on the right from Miocic, who is now down and out. Francis Ngannou can finally call himself the greatest heavyweight in the world.
I'm back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the main event, Ciryl Gane versus Derek the Black Beast Lewis for the interim heavyweight title.
Cut from Gane, now a left hand, and that leg is compromised. Ciryl Gane on the cusp of a world title. Huge shots from Gane. Lewis covers up. That is it. France as a UFC champion. Ciryl Gane, the interim UFC heavyweight champion. Total domination on the road tonight.
And speaking of team,
the interim UFC heavyweight champion, total domination on the road tonight.
and speaking of team, your former teammate is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Francis Ngannou. What's the message that you have for the champion?
Let's go. Just let's go.
Moves like a middleweight. His footwork is unbelievable. This guy stays on his toes the whole time, stays on the outside and picks you apart.
Ciryl Gane as an athlete. Ciryl Gane now has 7 wins in the UFC heavyweight division. How exciting is it for Ciryl Gane to look like he looks, to move like he moves, but also to be undefeated and now holding a portion of the UFC championship?
The most exciting heavyweight world title fight.
Him and Francis is a badass heavyweight fight.
All right, let's get this show started. It's time.
Yeah, what's your thoughts? Who you think gonna win? What's your pick?
I got Ngannou. I mean, I have Ngannou because I got him just on the fact that I think I want him to reign a little longer as a heavyweight champion. I still want to see him and John Jones. I mean, whether we get that or not, we'll never know. But I'd like to see Ngannou win now, and then I'd like to somehow see him and John Jones square up. That's my take on that.
Yeah, I know you've been waiting for that fight ever since he knocked out that last fight when he won the belt. Bones had got in a little trouble, so I don't know if that's gonna take place. Hopefully it does, because he did go up to the heavyweight division for that reason, to solidify that belt in that division, man. Kabiz, you tuning in this weekend? You gonna watch Ngannou and Ciryl Gane?
Yeah. I mean, shit. I mean, we ain't gonna get the fight we want, so I mean, we'll watch the fight that we do get. I mean, like you say, it's for entertainment purposes. I mean, you know, like I'm with B-Dot. I want to see him fight Jones, but I mean, it is what it is. So I'm gonna tune in. I got Ngannou.
Ngannou looked tough in his last fight, man. Doc, you watched that UFC, Doc? What you think?
No.
That violence, you know, you're not infatuated with that violence. Just me. Just me. I'm gonna tune in because I'm infatuated with that violence.
Yeah, I know you're gonna watch that, and you're gonna read the Bible right after you watch a big violent ass somebody kick somebody upside the head and all this other stuff. You contradict yourself.
Man. I gotta repent, man. What you think?
Yeah, but I'm not watching no bullshit like that. That's my opinion. This is a Plowboy. I'm giving a Plowboy opinion. I don't watch no shit like that. I don't watch two brothers beat each other's ass. I don't see the entertainment value in it. My thoughts. I'd rather watch women weightlifting.
We hope to see blood and broken bones, man. It's just like the gladiator days.
I'd rather watch a tranny lift weights and beat the shit out of some female than
you can keep that shit. You infatuated with that. I mean,
I'd rather see female. Yeah, I want to see female boxing. I'm
watching the two motherfuckers.
They got some female fighting that night. They got some females fighting.
Yeah,
it's not just one fight, but this is the heavyweight champion in UFC.
Okay, they got some women on the corner. I may tune in.
They always have a women fight on the UFC.
Because little movie Bruise. Shout out to Holly Berry with Bruise. Since I watched Bruise, yeah, I kind of like that the women's part of it, but the men, no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I'm gonna watch
Big Doc movies after the hour, man.
You don't like the movie? Oh man, come on, man.
Which one?
Hour, man.
Bruise. B-Dot say he didn't like Bruise, man.
Oh, I watched Bruise. It wasn't bad. It was slow in some parts, but
it was slow. Yeah, it was all right.
I like little cuz, man. You gotta represent the little Plow girl, Halle Berry.
Yeah, we're gonna get on the show one day.
Yeah, get her and Keith Frank next time, man. I heard you out there in Lafayette, man. Call him up. So yeah, I'm gonna tune in this Saturday night. After the playoff games, we're gonna watch Ciryl Gane. Undefeated UFC. He only had, I want to say, 10 or 11 fights, but he looked real good last fight. Ngannou ain't fought in a while. It's been a minute. They've been putting this off, waiting on Bones Jones. But like I say, I want to see the heavyweight champ stay with Ngannou. I think it will stay with Ngannou. Ciryl will not go down. I won't say he'll go down in the first 2 rounds. I won't say he'll go down. He quicker than Ngannou. He's probably not going to want to fight Ngannou toe-to-toe. But Ngannou showed some very good defense from ground attacks in his last fight. So I'm going to say Ngannou in the third. If it goes the distance, I think it favors that younger fighter in Ciryl Gane. He's not as heavy as Ngannou. I think he's giving up like 15 pounds on that. But I think they got pretty much the same stature when you're looking at when you're talking about their height and their reach. Ngannou definitely got more experience than him. So I'm hoping to see a good bout, and maybe it'll get Bones Jones where he needs to be, so he can challenge the solidified champion, which will remain Gane. That'll be my pick for that UFC 270.
But why?
Huh?
Why? Why you want to see that? That's actually another Plowboy question.
Why I want to watch a fight?
Why you can't entertain yourself somewhere else?
Yeah, I can read a book. I'm reading the Will Smith book right now. I can read a book. I can go to church that Sunday. Go watch this football game. Go outside, play basketball with my little son. Have a wonderful day. I'm gonna watch the fight at the end of the night. At the end of the night. Because it's my innate need to be evil, right?
But what if somebody died in that fight? How you gonna feel about your soul? Your soul. You did say your soul was the most. You did say your soul is the most important thing. Somebody could want to
playing football.
They could die playing football.
People have died playing football.
It's gonna be a good fight though. Hey, Ciryl Gane can fight, boy. That's a good fight. Good fight. We don't have a big. He from France. We don't have a big pool to look at. It ain't like Bones Jones, but we can look at years of fighting. But he looked good.
We can for the violence comparison or example, we could even take the example of Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather. Like people believe the Mike Tyson knockout, they wait for the knockout versus the Floyd Mayweather, or he ain't a real boxer because he don't stand there and just bang. So the general public truly wants to see people stand there and just bang, like in the UFC, versus somebody who's slick, moving around the ring, not gonna get hit because he's so elusive and he has so much defensive skill. I mean, we talked about that, and a lot of people say Mike Tyson is the most exciting. Why is he the most exciting? Because he knocked people out.
Even though boxing is a violent sport by nature, the point is not violence. You know what I'm saying? The point is to score points. That's why, to me, Floyd is the best. Better than Ali, better than fucking Mike Tyson. Because even though Ali, he was a tactician, like he had skill as far as boxing prowess. That's why your boy lost. What's his name? Not Wilder. Because he tried to use violence in boxing. Violence is not, the hit is a part of the game, but that's not the point. The point is to score points. The point is to get touchdowns, not to hit somebody hard.
You had to bring up Mayweather.
That's not the point of the game.
This nigga done took it there. I don't think it's about what the sport is about. I think that it's what people want to see. That's what we was talking about. What people want to see.
Right.
Man, see, for me, I want to see a good fight. I don't want to see a bunch. Like, I can see a street fight in the street. If I'm watching that's why Mike Tyson, to me, I ain't gonna say he ruined the sport, but he kind of like left a vacuum because that's all it was. You pay all this money for a pay-per-view fight, you see a street fighter dude get knocked out, that's it. Floyd give you a more entertaining fight because it's a fight. It's rounds of, you know what I'm saying, boxing. You know what I'm saying? Granted, you can say
that's a personal preference. I think that's a personal
preference. Some people do. Real boxing fans want to see a boxing match, not a street fight.
Yeah, but I do want to say that the highest point in boxing is the knockout. That's the highest point. If you're talking about a point system, yeah, hitting and missing.
Defending, yeah.
Yeah, and defending.
Well, how do you do that?
If I get you out of there, is that point?
Okay, but be that. What is the name for boxing? The nickname for boxing. What is it called?
Sweet science.
The sweet science. It's not the sweet violence. It's the way. How do you tear this boxer? Like attack the body, go to the head.
Well, you got to defend. You got to always defend. The number one rule of boxing is defend yourself at all times.
Bro. Like you say,
that's the number one rule.
You know what I'm saying? That's
why I say America don't have an infatuation.
But I can sit there and
certain
watch.
people do, you know.
I'm not saying that's
golf fan.
all.
It depends.
That's all. I'm just saying that there is, to me, that was my opinion. But if you to answer your question, I'm not saying that's all America wants to see is violence. I'm just saying if they gonna tune in if they got some violent things going on. But what I got an innate need to see that blood, man, to see that violence. I think.
Yeah, you were born with dirty hands. Yeah, you a plowboy, and you're thinking silly, boy. Just trying to make you understand. Yeah, you a plowboy, and you're thinking silly, boy. Just trying to make you understand. Boom.